Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to edit the watch face on your Apple Watch SE. I'm going to go nice and slow. I'm kind of assuming you're watching this video because you're brand new to the Apple Watch and you're trying to figure things out. First thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on our watch. I'm going to simply click on it. This is my current watch face, and maybe it's perfectly fine. Maybe I decide I want to do something different. How do we do that? You're going to start by pressing and holding the screen. What this is going to do is it's going to take you into your current watch face and it's going to give you the option to edit it. Now you've got a couple other things you can do in here, but for sake of this, let's just talk about editing it. We're not going to do that. I'm going to simply swipe over and I've got the option to add a new watch face. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. When you go into this option, it's going to give you a listing of all the available watch faces that you've got. Now you can do some of this stuff also on your cell phone using the Apple Watch app. I'm going to show you how to do it all on the watch. I could either use the crown over here and start scrolling through and looking at my different watch faces, or if you're more of a touchscreen person, you could click and swipe. You're going to find the watch face that you want to add. So let's find one. This looks like a good one. Once I land on the one I want, I can simply add it. When you add a watch face, it will automatically take you into the editor. The first thing I can change on this one, every watch face is different. Every watch face might have different editor options. So know that in this case, the first thing I could change is the dial color. Now you'll notice I didn't do anything. I'm talking too much and it kicked me out of the editor. It put this watch face on my watch, but I didn't get a chance to edit it. So now we'll go in, we'll simply click and press and we'll choose edit this time. Dial color, I can use the crown over here and I can look at my different options. This one has two options. I've got the white face option and I've got the dark face option. I can swipe to my next category, which is going to be the color of the complications. So again, I could use the crown, and you'll notice as I'm changing it, it's showing me what it would look like. Once you've got that, we'll go over to the complications. Complications are basically your data fields. So we can see it looks like I've got a calendar, I've got some other things. I can click on any one of those complications and change it. So right now that one is set to activity, but instead I'm going to go to astronomy. It will show you the items in that category. Astronomy is not a data field, it is a category. So battery, for example, there's only one option under battery. But when we looked at astronomy, there's several options under it. So I can scroll through and let's choose something moon phase. So now I've changed that complication. What if I want to change another complication? Well, I'll simply just click on that complication. It's currently set to today's date. I can change it to something else. Again, I don't have to stay in the category of calendar. I can go back and choose something totally different. Let's do camera remote. So now I've changed that complication. I could always go back and change something else. When I'm totally done, I could either let it time out, that would save, or I could press the digital crown and that would save and kick me out. So now I'm back to my watch face screen. That's the one I want. I've successfully changed my watch face. So now I've got two watch faces on this watch. I've got this one that we just added with the complications. If I wanted to change it, I would click and press and go back into the editor. But maybe I decide, you know what? I think I like my other watch face better, or maybe you use one for working out and use one for at the office. This is pretty busy for at the office. Well, I could simply just click on the watch face, swipe over to my other one, and change to that one. Now I've got a more stable one for the office, or a more less crazy one for the office. What if we decide we want to add another one? Press. That's our first one. That's our second one. We can go and add another one, just like we just did. I'm going to go back to this first one and I'm going to edit it. I wanted to show you, as I mentioned before, every watch face is different. So this one has background that I can change. This one's actually pretty similar to the other one. We've got background, we've got color. But when it comes to complications, this watch face only has one complication. It's currently set to my battery level. I can change that one. But unlike the other watch face that had 4 complications, well, let me change that. This one only has 1 complication. So that's where I was saying that every watch face is a little bit different. Now I've changed it to change that watch face. So now I've got this one, and I've got this one. The last thing to show you is what if you decide you want to get rid of one of these. So the one that we just added, I realize it's not as great as I thought. How would I delete it? I'm going to click and press the watch face. That takes me into my editor. I'm going to swipe to the one I don't like. I'm simply going to swipe up. I've got the option to remove it. It's now gone. So now we're back to square one when we started the video. I've got this watch face. Looks different than we started with because we edited it. I don't have anything else other than the option to add a new one, start all over. Get on there, go through a bunch of watch faces. You'll eventually figure out which ones you like, which ones you don't like, and you edit them. But it's really pretty simple. I hope that video helps, at least gives you an idea of how to get into that editor, start playing around. If the video helped, thumbs up are always appreciated. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your watch.